The heart and start of this project is this little cube, of course. But let me just walk you through the system to show you what it's put together from. There's a 4-line pump, so a diaphragm pump, and there's a Pfeiffer turbo, which is able, because it has a drag stage, is able to run with a 2 to 10 millitorr 4-line pressure. Here is the homemade high voltage supply with the doubler, and here is the ballast resistor without the toroids, which didn't really work as intended. Here is the deuterium bottle, and I simply just open it and close it again, and I can run for I think for an hour or so with the gas that's inside the tubing and the regulator itself. So I'm really not using a lot of gas. Here is the flow rate controller, controlled with a 10-turn potentiometer, and it gives a very nice control. I have given up on the quattro, and I'm just using these little transducers here. But actually, it's the baryton here that is the center of things. It's a calibrated 100 micron. I really like it. Here I can, on the power supply, I can monitor the current up here, and the temperature of the FET and the transformer core. Over here I read out the pressure, and with a 9 and a 9 we got 99 microns. Various power supplies. I haven't wrapped these things up yet because I thought I had better get a little bit of runtime in and see how things should go. I need a fan for this one gets a bit hot inside, and how I'm going to put the cables. I'm going to put a big multi-pin plug here, over here, and with a long cord so I can get some distance. Obviously I will need lead around here. I have a nice little Canberra Ultra Radiac Plus, just came in today, and I'm trying to stay safe, but I'm not sure I really know how to. Doing my best. There's a Ludlum Model 9 calibrated. It's being calibrated at this moment, and it's coming too. So I'll be able to take care of myself, hopefully. I think that was it. Let's fire her up. Just turn off the light and turn off the 4-pump too, because it's just noisy. There we are. So what I do is I just I see it's on sub-micron levels. I give it some deuterium. You see now we're feeding, and then it's just really a question of. So the main valve here is actually set on a particular point that I like. I don't really touch it all that much. I mainly run the fuser with the pressure. So 28 microns has shown to be a good starting point. We'll crank up the voltage. I think I didn't enable. Yeah, there we are. And then you will see we get plasma. and this plasma is now running 24 kilovolts, 3.6 milliamps, and 26 microns. We can jack it up a bit. We're now at 28 kilovolts. Whoops, I just lost it, but I can turn it on again, of course. There we are, 23. That was because the pressure just dropped. We are up on 28. There we are. 25 kilovolts, 12 milliamps, 26 microns. So it's time now to level it out. I would like to see a bit more voltage. And maybe lower the pressure a bit now to 20. Yeah, 26, 10, 28. And we have a nice stable plasma up there. Maybe add a little more. Yeah. The point is, I don't really have anything that can measure neutron flux per se. I have quite a lot of those Russian tubes. I haven't really managed to make them count. Now that I have neutrons, I'm going to spend some time pursuing that goal. But for this run, I'm going to see if I can activate silver and use that as a proof. 26 microns, 10 milliamps, 30 kilovolts, and a stable plasma. And I'm feeding it 1.34 cubic centimeters of deuterium per minute. Again, 30 kilovolts, 10 milliamps, 26 microns. And now the grid is starting to get red, which it does around above 10 milliamps. It can do 15 also. 15 milliamps, and then of course it gets incredibly red hot. So I'm going to try it up here, 15 milliamps, 27 microns, 30 kilovolts. It's getting seriously hot in there. Not so that it's going to melt though, but just it's very hot. Yeah. Of course, what I'm trying to see here is if I get beyond 100 degrees on any of the parts, the core and the FETs are set to be good for 160 degrees centigrade, but around here 100, which the FETs are now, is about when I start to get uneasy. It's also very hot in there. I'll turn her off, check the silver. The Ludlum is at background. No, it's not. This is background. And let's see now. Yeah, it's on 0.1, okay? It's not on 100, like we've seen others do, but I mean, yeah. So it's doing 500 counts per minute. And it's going to just decay slowly back to background in so many minutes. It wasn't activated up to a very extremely high flux, but I would say it was activated. I'll just go over and turn on the fore pump. Yeah, well, I guess we all know where it goes from here. So if I take it off and reset the meter, and you'll see that this here is background, and put it on again. You see we are creeping up for that little tiny fraction that was left. So I'll say that concludes my application to the neutron club. Thanks for looking.